Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS video. Now I'm gonna talk about the new banner which gonna come on this week. So yeah, we get Final Fantasy 6 banner, and yes, okay, they did it again because we are supposed to get Final Fantasy 7 banner with Irit if we follow the Japan schedule, but they say global is different games, so here we come, Final Fantasy 6 banner. It's kind of disappointing because really guys, I'm really excited about Irit, so they kind of kill my excitement. Really, I really want to have a new healer beside Ayaka, okay? And now I need to hold my lapis for Irit, okay? But it's okay because the more they delay for Irit, the more lapis we can save. However, this Final Fantasy 6 banner is not a bad banner, okay? They are pretty good. So let's take a look on the first character, King Edgar of Figaro. So Edgar is kind of troll back then, but now, whoa, they have improved him. He becomes one of the best breaker on this game. Okay, so what he can do compared to previous breakers on the global. First thing I noticed is he has all stats break 84%, and yes, that's the highest. Maybe you say, but Heavenly Technician Lead also able to do that. Remember that Heavenly Technician Lead break is random and only break one stats, so it's kind of unreliable. But for Edgar, it is from his LP, so it is more reliable, okay? But the main drawback is this LP breaks is decaying. That means, yeah, on the first turn, it's gonna deal 84% breaks. On the second turn, becomes 74, and if not mistaken, on the third turn, it becomes 64. And if I'm not mistaken, from what I read on the XFuse Ultima, okay, if your health below 20%, then the breaks will stay at 84%, but only for 2 turns. But I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Okay, I'm still not sure because it is all Japan from Google Translate. Okay, so let's just wait until Thursday. But yeah, pretty good breaks in my opinion, and he also able to chain with Stardust Ray and Aurel Ray. So able to chain with Aurel Ray make him really good because that means you can chain him with Aster. Okay, Aster LP is chainable with Aurel Ray, so having a character breaker or other support role who able to chain with Aurel Ray is definitely a huge plus. He also has strong water and earth imperil. Okay, 100%. So again, they just kill Diego. Okay, one of the best Diego feature is she able to imperil or resist, but Edgar comes dead Diego. Okay, and Edgar Trust Master reward is also pretty good because it gives you a 40% attack without restricted to certain weapon. 20% MP is nice, but not the stats you want or that important. And it gives you 50% machine killer, so nice if you haven't defeated Omega or Icaian. For Super Trust Master reward, whoa, this is very good again for Xeno or Aster. Basically, any attackers who have maxed their dual wield, true dual wield, and true double hand, okay? Because that means you don't need to equip martial glove. Then yeah, you get the all ailments resist. This is really important, especially the confusion. Whoa, very good. And it also boosts LB Gauge Fury. So yeah, this is very good for Aster, but yeah, maybe Aster better to equip Storm Kickers to increase her LB damage. Okay, so his weakness, I think his breaks are limited to limit burst and cooldown ability. Okay, so his cooldown ability, this one, Bravo Figaro, this will break 74% all stats, and Water and Earth Resist, so very good breaks and in peril here. But the problem is, like you can see here, it has 10 turns cooldown, so you need to wait for a long time before you're able to use it again. And yeah, his LB only lasts for 3 turns. So yeah, on normal turns, if he is your main breakers, then you need to rely on his normal 50% breaks. He has 70% breaks, but it's also kind of unique because that 70% breaks happen on the next turn after you use the attack. So you need to have a break before that, okay? And you need to use that skill to maintain 70% break. So it's kind of complicated. That makes me love Auron much better than King Edgar of Figaro, okay? But yeah, pretty good character. Now let's talk about the next 5 stars base character, Sabin. Sabin is a pure attacker. Okay, so he able to chain with Stardust Ray and Absolute Mirror of Equity. And his Trustmaster reward and Super Trustmaster are very good. Okay, like you can see here, his Super Trustmaster gives you 55 attack, which is very huge, and this will increase your attack stats by 60% when you equip with Fist. So yes, this is like superior version of Champion's Belt. But I think he suffers the same problem like Fate. He is a true double hand character, and like you know, true double hand character need two-handed weapon. So Fist, you are out of luck, okay, because there's only one two-hand Fist slash Tonfa, and that's kind of bad. So yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, not a true double hand character because he gonna equip one-handed Fist, okay? So his damage modifier gonna be low, but regardless of that, he is still pretty good. From what I can see on Ultima, he can deal nice amount of damage, but he kind of requires a lot of setup to increase modifier. So it's kind of confusing in my opinion, okay? Like Zeno is good, but again, I prefer my Esther because I don't need to use any skill to increase. I don't need to use different skills to increase my main attacks damage modifier. So that's what I like from Esther. Okay, so yeah, he is strong, but compared to Esther and Zeno, maybe no, because from what I know, he is rated lower than Barch. Okay, and from what I know, many say Zeno is on par with Barch. So if you already have Zeno, why you need Sabin? Okay, so if you want to pull for Sabin, then I suggest you to spend your lapis on Zeno banner instead because it is still available right now. And yeah, if you are a fan of Final Fantasy VI, that's a different case. Go ahead and pull for him, okay? So the next 4 and 3 stars characters are old units, Zetzer and Celes, so I believe you already have them. Now the main question, should you summon? In my opinion, no, okay? In my case, I won't summon at all because I have Zetzer and Celes. So I'm gonna use the old units for the bonus points. I don't need to spend any lapis on this banner, okay? I'm kind of salty they don't give me irate on this week, but I totally understand because maybe they want to keep her on the anniversary announcement, okay, to give us more hype. And remember, like I said on the beginning, the more they delay the banner, then the more time we have to save our lapis. So no need to be salty, simply save your lapis for now. But if you cannot save, if you have an urge to pull, then that's your problem. And I think, yeah, you don't need to pull on this one, only for bonus units. So if you don't have Zetzer and Celas, maybe you have sold them, then yes, pull only for bonus units. For breakers, I think if you already have Auron, Krilla, then you don't need to have Edgar, because from my experience, 74% are already pretty decent on today's standard. So you don't need that 84%. Sure, it will be very great, but not necessary in my opinion, okay? And Auron is also maybe, yeah, Auron is also better if you use Zeno as your main attacker, because Auron able to chain with absolute mirror of equity, okay? And for Sabin, yes, he's powerful, but I have said spend on Zeno instead of him. Okay, and for Zetzer fixed dice, it is a really decent weapon, but from what I know, in the Japan, they nerf fixed dice later in the future, so why are you pull for that weapon? Okay, for Celas, yeah, she's pretty good. She is one of the maybe 5 stars character that still has some uses on today because she can cancel magic. Okay, so yeah, it is obvious, save and only pull for bonus units. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'm gonna spend 5 tickets to pull maybe more Zetzer, because from what I can remember, I only have 1 Zetzer and 1 Celas, so I need to have, yeah, 1 more bonus units to get about 200% increase. Okay, and they also give up step up Salmon. Whoa, pretty interesting, because we gonna get guaranteed Sabin and Edgar. So if you love Final Fantasy VI, this is not a bad step up at all, okay? This is very good, and pull on this better if you love Sabin and Edgar. Okay, it is, yeah, very good, because back then Edgar and Sabin are troll, but now they are good, but again, troll us because they delay irate banner. And also we get the summon coins. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of feature this is, okay, but that won't be known until Thursday maintenance, okay? And yes, I think the most interesting news on this week is not this Final Fantasy VI, but the ability awakening. We get Sephiroth, Lila, Emperor Shira, and many other characters. Okay, I believe Global will treat these characters like Lila. Sorry guys, Lila better than Alim treat Lila on the Japan. Okay, because on the Japan Lila is kinda bad, so I hope they improve her on Global. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave X videos, guys. Bye bye guys.